Did back on your life to see those turning points in your life and what you have done in those spots, in those pinpoints of your life to truly make a difference. I was in conversation with a friend yesterday or maybe the day before, and we were sharing and talking about the question that I ask my clients, I ask friends when they're in a situation that they don't want to be in and they're coming to me for guidance. I just ask, what do you want to experience? Is this what you're sharing with me really what you want to be experiencing? And the friend shared with me, I don't think everybody thinks like that. And I was sharing with my husband yesterday while we were driving to the store. I don't think I've ever thought like normal people. That's what also I was ashamed about, that I thought differently. But if you are like me and have a different way of problem solving, a different way of coming to conclusions, I invite you to no longer hide, but take note of what has brought you to your success. Has your own intuition, your own divine guidance brought you to your success? It's something that we'll be talking about more and more on the podcast that I host with professionals, to see having you see what are the keys that have brought you to your own success. Some of the keys that have brought me to my success have been, one, allowing others to show up however that they're choosing to show up. Instead of me thinking that I could change them, that I could help them be better, I chose to switch that script and allow them to show up however they're choosing to show up. What has been a key to your success? Another lesson that I've learned is to stay curious. My own curiosity about a word, about guidance that I've been receiving from my soul, from spirit, from my own curiosity about what is occurring in the world. And like when the pandemic was happening, I took myself outside of myself and scanned the world as it is to have a broader point of view. That broader point of view, that eagle standpoint is the specialty that I have. What is yours? What is a key to your own success? That's what this conversation is about. And then, but I'm going to fair warn you with the curiosity bit. Be aware of your intention and purpose of the curiosity. Is the curiosity, are the questions coming from fear and love, or are they coming from a space of manipulation, control? That could be that fear base. Or are you seriously just wanting to know, to be better, to do better? Have that awareness, because that intention and that energy will come across to the individual or the situation that you are communicating with and being curious about. Another key to my own success has been being more dedicated to my soul than my mood. And what I mean by that is I'm really trusting myself and my soul rather than the opinions of everyone else, being concerned with what other people are thinking that I should be doing. And so, are you being dedicated to your soul and what she or he wants? Are you trusting yourself, your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own emotions? What is a key to your success? I invite you to go back through your life and see on those points of your life where there was a turning point and what was the key to catapulting your success. See if the successes, the points, the keys that you have had throughout your life, are they going to play a role in the keys to your success in 2023? Or are there other keys to your own success for 2023? A fourth thing that I have noticed with my own success has been living my soul's calling First and foremost, for myself, first of all, I invite you to know your soul's calling. Asking yourself, why did my soul come into my body during this lifetime? If you don't have the ability right here, right now, to connect with your soul and ask those questions, reach out to me and I will channel and I will connect with your soul and share with you why your soul came here. Living your soul's calling instead of paying attention to all the shiny objects that are along your path and all the shiny opportunities and people. When a topic comes up for you to make a decision, a job change, a relationship change, a conversation with your children, check in with your soul first so that way you can walk your talk, doing what is best for you and aligned with you, and then move forward. And that leads me to the fifth thing that I have been aware of with my own keys to my own success, has been surrendering my will for my divine plan, for the plan that has already been laid out for me. I continually check in with my soul, check in with that plan, and I surrender my will, what I want, what I think is best, for divine's will, for my soul's will. I then take aligned action, not just simply any action that is coming to me. So I will give you an example. Last week, I am in the process of writing a book. I could go in two different directions and there could be multiple books. I had to become clear on my audience of who I am speaking with. There are numerous ways that I could do this. And it was brought to my attention with the guide who is helping me through this process, and that I could make more money going down a particular avenue and working with a particular set of clients. Something felt off with this particular target audience. And I just was like, I'm gonna have to check in with my soul. So I went for a walk. I allowed myself to connect with my soul. I allowed the person who's guiding me to show up however she's choosing to show up. It's not me trying to change her and she's not trying to change me. Be aware of that in your own success. I stayed curious with this topic of, is this truly the audience that I'm to be talking with? I went for a walk and allowed my soul to come up and really connect, and I was receiving information. I was trusting. I was being more dedicated to my soul of what she wants rather than my ego, rather than my mind, rather than my thoughts. And then I surrendered, and surrender is not giving up. It is a letting divine in. And I surrendered my will of what I thought to what my soul was really wanting to experience in this life. And I was tapping into 5 years from now, next year. I kept saying, okay, soul, show me the end result of this book, of who I am working with. Show me what is it that they need to know. Who are they? And all this information came through. That is key to my own success. You may use these keys for your own success. And I also invite you to lay out and look at your life up to this point and see at those turning points what has been your own keys to your own success. What have been your actions that you are being guided to take to receive the success, the abundance, the opportunities from God, Source, Creator, Spirit, the universe, from your higher self, that you have already been prepared to receive and experience this year? What are those aligned actions and the keys to your own success for 2023? Cheers, love. I'm excited to hear. Let me know.